Hello, welcome to Home Designs by Amanda. Today we're going to do some gift tags for on our presents because, Christmas is coming and we're already starting to give out gifts like for coworkers and even some Christmas parties and things like that. Christmas party that I'm doing tags for. So those ones we're going to show you how to do. I have those mostly stamped, and we're going to just go through and show you how I did those ones, and then I have some from my that were ordered from me to make for some gift giving. So let's go ahead with these ones. What I did was I took my Stitch the second largest circle from the Stitch Framelits dies, and then this is the second smallest square here. And so I just cut out a bunch of these. These were from another project that I cut out, and then I did a whole bunch of these, which gave me, when I cut these, that gave me the cutout for this. So what I did was I took the square I needed here and the square I needed here and just put them together and ran them through. So I got both sections I needed, because this I actually needed before I needed this one, but I used this one because I could get it out of this one, so I could make these ones. So that's what I did there. And then just while we're going here, this is just this, I had it in there, and so I was running the die machine a little less. I just have that already on the piece of white cardstock with the other pieces I needed. So what I did was I just took these squares I took the stamp set from the November and October paper pumpkins, and I used those to do these, and around the outside edge I used my blends markers. Just to get, you could use a Stampin' Write marker just the same. I just happen to have all the blends and only the black in the Stampin' Write marker. So you could just go around the edge with a marker. And then what I decided to do was put the to and from behind the square. So you can either tack it down like that, or you can put it together and just leave it kind of hang, and then it'll hang separately. So we're going to go ahead and just stamp our to and from, which this to and from is also from the paper pumpkin, the November paper pumpkin. And I'm using Sahara Sand for this, and that's also the color on the outside here. And these are Cherry Cobbler and Old Olive. So I just kind of put it right here so you can kind of see it, but you still had room to write. And then lined this up so it covered it, and just hole punched it. And then put some either string or baker's twine or something. And I grab an Old Olive here. Some Old Olive baker's twine, and you should put it through, and then so if you want to, you can use a glue dot there, and it'll tack it down and kind of keep it in place. If not, you can just let it kind of hang as it does, and then you can see right behind it. So on these circles, though, I haven't quite got through all of them, but I did put some ink on them. I took and just ran them across. I can show you how I did that. I have another one here. I just took and ran it across my ink pad a couple of times, and it just kind of gives it a subtle coloring that you can sort of see. I just like the way it gives it a little bit of definition. So that's it for those ones. Those ones are pretty simple. You can put the glue dot off to the corner and have it, or just have it hanging there. Those ones are pretty simple. I'm going to put those on the favors for the ladies' meeting for Thursday night, and those are those ones. These ones here, I have the cardstock cut. It did get a little rough. I'm not sure why. I think maybe I need to send it through twice instead of just once, because this one I went through once and it's very jaggedy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that jaggedy, because it's that one edge, behind this. So this To From that I'm using for this particular project is from the Smitten Mittens set out of the holiday catalog, which will be retiring here soon at the end of the year. We'll be all done with the holiday catalog, so if you want to get that cute set, you have to do that. This is the Merry Mistletoe. It is from the annual catalog, so it is not retiring yet. So here we go. Get one more of my die cuts here. So I have that and my square frame. And I typically don't care for using the liquid glue, but the Tombow Mono Glue seems to be working rather well for this particular project. Try not to get too much on it, and it really does work well. So then that's the base there, and I did find with this is the To From the Smitten Mittens. My friend was kind of doing a funky like shadowing thing, so I used my Stampin' Mat here, and it turned out a whole lot better. So I just took and I kind of used this to gauge where I needed to go, even though it's not down yet. What happened there? I just synced it up. Oh, that's the wrong color. I still had the Sahara Sand open from the other project. Okay, I need to open my basic black and hope that I can line it up over my other one so you don't have a shadow thing. But I guess if it's not exact, it's okay. So I can get rid of that and try to line it up here. Okay, pardon my head if it's in there. Okay. So there we go. I got it over it mostly, no major shadows. And then I'm gonna take this out of the way because this is a red rubber and that would make it all like wonky looking. And for this, I do need my real red out. So I did the same thing as I did on the circles, only I did it with the oval piece, and I went around it to give it that inky definition. I don't know why, but I just really like that. And then I took garden green for my mistletoe. Stamped it on the oval here. And then you can use the mono glue. That worked pretty well, but I was getting where I wanted it to go a little faster, so I just used some snail on that side and lined it up where I wanted it. And again, just take your hole punch a hole above the mistletoe, and then it'll hang kind of cute, like to front, or at an angle, sort of, depending on what kind of ribbon. If you use a solid ribbon, like a green type thicker ribbon like this, it'll kind of hold it in place where you want it. But if you use a thinner string like baker's twine or something like that, it is going to flop a little more, around a little bit more, but that's okay too, because it kind of gives it a fun look that goes with the To From. So those were our quick little tags for today. I hope that those give you some ideas of quick ones. They really were pretty quick, to make the presents that you hand out to people this holiday season extra special. Well, if you need any help with ordering products, I'd be happy to help you. And you can just go to my blog, or and shop from there, my Stampin' Up! Shop, and get all these supplies that you need to do these projects. If you're interested in a catalog, you just let me know and I can get catalogs out to you. I'll be getting the new occasions catalog for the spring that'll be ready to order from January 3rd. So if you're interested in that too, just let me know and I can get those out to you pretty soon. Thank you for coming to create with me today. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!